Boss takes us out to company dinner and expects us to all pay at the end? So my boss said we should go celebrate a good year with a company dinner. At the end he goes, so this technically isn't on the company dime, so I'm going to need you all to individually pay for your meals. What the hell? I wouldn't be here if I knew I would have to pay to celebrate the company's success. Not much of a celebration if the company can't even buy dinner. Hold on, I left my wallet in the car. Rolling on the floor laughing. I'd get up and walk, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy. Time to add in my story. About 7 years ago we passed our audit, so we were told to all meet at this fancy steakhouse to celebrate it. We were all pumped for some good eats on the company dime. When we all got there and got seated, the 5 of us staff were told by a higher-up manager we couldn't order any apps. No steaks. Too pricey. This was a Fortune 500 company, BTW. So we were all bummed. Ordering drinks. No alcohol. Only allowed to get soda or water cause the lemonade wasn't free refills. Okay, whatever. So we order our chicken dishes. Fish dishes. Salads. Whatever that wasn't steak. It was still good. While eating our meals, the VP head of our division shows up. She sits down and orders 2 appetizers. A fillet with 2 lobster tails. 3 sides. And a bottle wine for herself. A few of us politely excused ourselves after eating and just walked out. I left the company a month later. My husband was invited to go to a team happy hour during work hours. He didn't want to go because he didn't like his team. But he would have been the only one not going and his boss would start to notice. He went knowing this wasn't a free meal. So he only ordered a burger. And had water. Everyone else ordered several alcoholic drinks and appetizers. When the bill came, he expected roughly $20 for his part. Nope, the manager suggested splitting the bill. My husband ended up paying $60 for his burger and cup of water. I worked part-time at a place that sold things I loved to collect in their warehouse department. Small business. About 12 employees. During the shutdown, the shipping manager and all of us asked for hazard pay. They denied it. So since the shipping manager had all the company's credit card info, he made it a point to make sure we'd get lunch paid for by the company. This was oked for 2 weeks. And the owners even joined us a couple of times. One of them made a big deal about how generous they were for buying lunch. When the 2 weeks of free lunch were over, we had a staff meeting. And I asked about overtime pay, hazard pay, and PPE. Because we were working through a fucking pandemic. They claimed there wasn't enough money for it. Well, the shipping supervisor was having none of it. He continued to buy us lunch for months. Up until the day the company closed down because they had, shocking, I know, been ripping off investors. I later found out they even had applied for and gotten PPE loans from the government but used them to invest in themselves and a side company rather than ensuring that their essential workers were okay during a fucking pandemic. When the company shut down, I helped myself to some of those things that I like as severance pay. Oh, you are joking, tears of joy, what a cheap fucker. Invite him for lunch and ask him to pay at the end. We make great profits this year thanks to your hard work. So I'm taking you all out to celebrate. I just took you here. You still have to pay for yourselves. Also, your bonuses were cut. No room in the budget. Oh brother. Pay for your portion and submit the receipt to accounting for reimbursement for a business dinner. That's sort of like the downhill progression that holiday parties took at my former employer. First year, big catered dinner at a fancy restaurant for employees, family, and in some cases even friends. Bonus checks handed out second year. Catered dinner at a restaurant for employees and family. No bonus checks, but they did have gift cards for everyone third year. Catered dinner at a restaurant for employees and family. Gift card raffle fourth year. Catered dinner at a restaurant. No gifts or anything fifth year. Catered dinner in the break room at work. A single +1. 3 junkie prizes were raffled off sixth year. Catered lunch in the break room at work. No guests. A few more junkie prizes raffled off. Always seem to go to the same people too. Seventh year. Catered breakfast in the break room. No guests. No raffles. And you had to clock out for it eighth year. Potluck, lunch in the break room. Everyone was expected to bring something on their own dime. You had to clock out for it. And HR set up a table where you could set up a recurring donation to United Way straight from your paycheck. So glad I don't work there anymore. Also fun to mention that my first year, it was a $40 million per year company, and it was a $700 million per year company when I quit. You'd think they'd have money to take care of employees. Nah, I'd walk out edit. Make damn sure the server knows he gets the check, not you. Well, as a nice fuck you back to this clown. Find a new company. When they ask why you are leaving, tell them you aren't in the budget. Then leave with no notice. If they're willing to do that to you guys. More garbage behavior is coming. Good luck to you. The rule of thumb. If you are at a dinner, lunch or anything else work-related, the person with the higher ranking pays the bill. Don't feel bad. I'm in trouble at work because I didn't go to an unpaid meeting in a day off that would have spent $30 for getting an Uber because I was working at another job. I'm kind of hoping they just fire me, man, shrugging, light skin tone. Sounds like you were at work for those hours. My boss did that to me once. I legit carry very little cash on me most days, so now I just ask if I need to have cash for this meal or is it covered by the company. Now they know only to invite me if they're paying, lol. I'm sorry, but that's insane. If the manager knew the company wasn't paying, they should have. If that wasn't possible, it should have been clearly communicated. I'm a plumber and always worked for a small business. I've been taken on countless dinners, holiday parties, football and baseball games, including Yankees opening day, on a work day, not to mention new boots, tools, haircuts, etc. that all were taken care of by my bosses. I can't even imagine being treated that way. So this technically isn't on the company's dime. So you're paying instead? Very cool of you. See you Monday. PA. Ask for a receipt and submit for reimbursement. Let your boss explain how he organized a work event but then at the end demanded everyone pay for themselves. Or you each go to the restroom and leave your boss there holding the bag. This honestly could be the premise of a skit from The Office.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.